China's first aircraft carrier equipped with electromagnetic catapults has allegedly completed its first catapult-assisted takeoff and arrested landing training with 3 key aircraft types, the People's Liberation Army Navy said Monday, calling the tests a breakthrough for the country's naval aviation. The Fujian aircraft carrier hosted launches and recoveries of the J-15T heavy fighter jet, the J-35 stealth fighter jet, and the KJ-600 fixed-wing early warning aircraft, demonstrating that the carrier's electromagnetic launch and recovery systems can handle multiple carrier-based aircraft. The PLA Navy claimed the tests laid the foundation for full-deck operations and integrating its new air wing into carrier formations. In comparison, the U.S. Navy's aircraft carriers still await electromagnetic catapults to launch F-35 stealth fighters. On social media, the U.S. is being teased over the fact that while it was the first to introduce the EMALS catapult on its Gerald R Ford carrier, it has still not managed to launch its 5th-generation F-35 from it. In contrast, China has successfully done this. China launched and recovered its 5th-generation J-35 stealth fighter jet using the EMALS catapult, making it the first country in the world to do so. When China launched its flat-deck Fujian carrier, it was initially said that only the J-35 would operate from it. However, that is not the case. China will operate 2 fighter jets from this carrier, the 5th-generation J-35 and the 4.5-generation J-15T. Although both are multi-role fighters, the J-15T can perform missions that the J-35 stealth cannot. This is because whenever there is a need for heavier weapon loads or long-range missions, the J-15T will be the preferred choice. The main reason is that the J-35, being a stealth fighter, carries fewer weapons due to its internal weapons bay and cannot be equipped with external fuel tanks for extended range. Therefore, China has decided to operate the J-15T alongside the J-35 on the Fujian carrier. China developed the J-35 to counter the US F-35C, while the J-15T was introduced to rival the US F/A-18 Super Hornet. Although, in reality, the 2 jets are not directly comparable, the J-15T is larger than the F/A-18. The J-15T is equipped with a bigger radar, more powerful engines, greater range, and higher weapon carrying capacity. In every aspect, it surpasses the F/A-18 Super Hornet. For electronic warfare, the U.S. Navy relies on the Boeing EA-18G Growler, and in response, China has deployed the J-15D. Here again, the J-15D is larger than the EA-18G Growler and can carry bigger electronic pods. This means that China has, for now, presented equivalent or counter systems in its Navy to match those of the U.S. From this, one can clearly understand the pace and scale of China's naval modernization. There are 3 main types of aircraft carriers: ski jump, steam catapult, and the most advanced category, electromagnetic catapult EMALS. Currently, only 2 carriers in the world are operational with electromagnetic launch technology. In a ski jump carrier, aircraft rely on their own engine thrust to take off. Since the fighter jet has to apply extra power during takeoff, it consumes additional fuel right at the start. To achieve this, the aircraft must carry more fuel but fewer weapons, otherwise, it cannot take off properly. As a result, when a fighter jet carries less fuel and fewer weapons, it is unable to perform long-duration missions effectively. The next system is the steam catapult, which uses high-pressure steam generated by turbines to launch aircraft. The energy transfer is direct and rough, which puts extra stress on the aircraft structure. Moreover, steam catapults were originally designed for launching heavy jets, making it difficult to launch lightweight UAV or stealth drones. While this system is much better than ski jump carriers, it still has flaws. One major drawback is that steam catapults require cooling and resetting after each launch, which lowers the sortie rate. The steam catapult consumes a large amount of fresh water and fuel because steam must be continuously generated. In addition, it faces many technical issues on a regular basis. After steam catapults comes the cutting-edge, most advanced system EMALS, the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System. This is an electromagnetic system that uses linear motors. It provides a much smoother and more precise thrust, which reduces stress on both the aircraft and the pilot. EMALS can smoothly launch aircraft of all types and sizes, including heavy fighters, stealth jets, drones, AWACS, and even tanker aircraft. It has fewer moving parts and is digitally controlled, which means lower maintenance costs and less downtime. Unlike steam catapults, EMALS uses electricity supplied by the carrier's nuclear reactor or power system, making it far more economical in the long run. Another major advantage is its smooth acceleration, which extends the operational life of aircraft. Moreover, EMALS can launch aircraft in rapid succession, enabling a much higher sortie rate during combat operations. The J-35, also known as the FC-31 naval variant, is China's answer to the U.S. Navy's F-35C. It is a fifth-generation carrier-borne fighter with radar-absorbing coatings, internal weapons bays, and sensor fusion capabilities designed to penetrate modern air defense networks. The carrier version features reinforced landing gear, folding wings, and catapult-compatible launch bars, enabling full integration with EMALS. With an estimated combat radius of 1,200 kilometers, the J-35 extends China's maritime strike envelope deep into contested regions such as the Philippine Sea or Indian Ocean choke points. Chinese state media characterized recent military training as a powerful achievement, highlighting that the Fujian aircraft carrier and its capabilities have attained world-class levels. The training marks a significant indication of China's growing status as a prominent power in naval aviation. Analysts quoted by China's state-run Global Times said the moves mark the PLA Navy's progress toward becoming a true blue water force able to project power far from its shores. The Chinese Navy announced on September 22 that carrier-based aircraft J-15T, J-35, and Kongjing 600 have successfully completed their inaugural electromagnetic catapult-assisted takeoff and arrested landing trainings on aircraft carrier the Fujian. The Fujian aircraft carrier, which was launched in 2022 and is currently undergoing sea trials, represents China's third aircraft carrier and is renowned for being the first one constructed domestically with electromagnetic catapults. Carriers such as Liaoning and Shandong use ski jump ramps. Since starting sea trials in May 2024, the Fujian has conducted several maritime tests, including checking its equipment and ensuring it operates smoothly. China's first fifth-generation carrier-based fighter, J-35, is a stealthy aircraft designed for air superiority, capable of striking sea and land targets. Its pairing with the high-payload J-15T could give Fujian's air wing greater reach and saturation strike capability. That's all for today's update. Please subscribe and like this video.